hell happened over there? My next guest will be appearing at Zany's Comedy Club in Chicago this very weekend. Please welcome very funny guy, Greg Giraldo.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Conan. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. All right, I know I'm a month late. I haven't seen you all since then, and I've been feeling really terrible about it. I love Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. Valentine's Day, you know, it was bad enough it was like a corporate creation in the first place, but at least it used to be about sort of just, you know, you celebrated with your husband or your wife or your girlfriend. Now it's gotten like ridiculous. Everybody celebrates Valentine's Day. People are walking around in red sweatshirts and, you know, hey, happy Valentine's Day, dude, you know. Everyone's wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. I got a Valentine's Day card from my grandmother. How stupid is that? We stopped having sex years ago. She's still hanging on with that weak grip of hers, you know. I'm a romantic, but you got to draw the line. You got to cut them off. You know what I mean? And I had a unsettling experience recently. I went to a deli and I asked the woman behind the counter. I said, "Excuse me, what kind of soups do you have?" And she goes, "Cream squish." And I said, "What kind of soups do you have?" She goes, "Cream squish." And the other girl behind the counter goes, "Yo, she don't speak English, yo." Like I was the idiot for assuming, you know what I mean? For putting this poor woman on the spot like that. It's like, yo, she don't speak English, yo. And she ain't gonna learn working here with you, I can see that. And I'm not anti-immigrant, my parents are immigrants. I'm just saying cream of squish is not a delicious sounding soup in any country, you know what I mean? No one's eating cream of squish. I have a baby that I made with the woman that I'm married to. And he's great, but man, kids now, they can't be babies anymore. They don't let them be kids anymore. They gotta start taking classes right away. They dress them up like little mini versions of adults. I hate that, and my wife loves it. You know, I came home one time from the road, she had bought him a trench coat. A trench coat, he couldn't even sit up, he had a trench coat. He was laying flat on his back in his trench coat. He looked like a really lazy baby pervert, for crying out loud. Look at that little baby. He buys them all these goofy... Why are there pockets on babies' clothes? Yeah, like these little punks got a lot of things they got to carry around with them, you know? Their smokes, their car keys, maybe a to-do list. Let's see, poop in pants 12 times today, all right? Pee in daddy's face, done. I was watching the news the other day, and when did it happen that the news is pretty much only horrible tragedies and then stupid people's reactions to them? Why do they do that? Why do they have these horrible stories and then interview a million people about the story? We know they're horrible. A couple months ago, there was this girl in Jersey who threw her baby off a bridge into a river because she had a date and she couldn't find someone to take care of the baby. Yeah, and they interviewed a bunch of people for their reactions. What kind of reaction can you have to that? This girl actually said, "Oh, she shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't throw your baby in a river. She should have got in like a babysitter or something." Well, thank God they had this ethics expert on hand to crack that moral dilemma, because I thought going in the river was the only option this woman had, but you're right, there were other ways to go, although hindsight is 20/20. About a month ago, this guy in upstate New York got arrested because he was trying to drive a sharpened crucifix through the heart of one of his neighbors. And they arrested him because that's illegal. And they interview one of his neighbors who actually said, "I'm here 40 years, this is the first I heard of something like this." Really not a lot of attempted vampire slayings in this part of the country? You live in one of them fancy gated communities, I guess, huh? Where you... I also noticed that on the news, anytime there's a terrorist attack, they throw the word mastermind around pretty freely. You know what I mean? They're always trying to figure out, hey, who masterminded the attack? Who's the mastermind behind it? Like they're always so complicated. Some guy drives his car into an embassy wall. Hey, what genius hatched that brilliant scheme? Who's the mastermind? Okay. You'll take bomb, right? And, you'll put in backpack? Then you walk in restaurant? and you count to 3. No, 5. Count to 5. And then you blow yourself up. Why do I have to blow myself up? Hey, who's the frigging mastermind here? Me or you? Thank you, everybody.
Very funny. Greg Giraldo, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, that is our show. Do want to thank all my guests. Greg Giraldo, that was really funny.
Thanks,
Thank you for
appreciate
doing
it. Thank you.
Always funny. Our thanks to Antonio Banderas for being here. Very sexy man. Our thanks to Tony Randall, another sexy man, for making an appearance. And, of course, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for Late Friday. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. The Hot Dog Catching Network. Let's see.
Hey, what are we doing today?
Hot dog catching!
Hot dog catching! Hot dog catching! Hot dog catching! Hot dog catching! Hot dog catching! Hot dog catching!
That's good TV.